Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Now we have discussed a lot about the lifespan of the rupa, but we can't get the point yet. Yesterday, we stopped with the Kamacha Rupa arising at the arising moment of Bodhisattva. At the end of that Kamacha Rupa, a being may die. So the Gabasya Kapi may die, not Opapa Kapi. So related to this, do you have any ideas whether a person can die at the end of the Kamacha Rupa that has arisen together with Bodhisattva? Is it possible? Or do you have any reference?
Yes, Sayadaw. I thought about that. And in fact, I have a question actually. So from what the commentator said here, how could we know that he's talking about the Kamacha Rupa of the Patisandhicitta? All he's saying is,
at the moment, Bodhisattva, only 30 Kamacha Rupa can arise there.
Yeah,
after that, there are more than 30 Kamacha Rupa.
Yeah, well, so, you know, from my understanding is that so for the womb-born human, right? Then at the Patisandhi moment, all the way to like the, I don't know, the 79 weeks or 7 by 7, so 49, some 49 or 77 weeks. Then we only have 3 kalapas, even though there are many of them, but only 3 types. And maybe at the 49th week or 77 week, then we might have the Jakku Pasada and so on. And at the time, Jakku Pasada and so on are going to arise. But before that, we only have these 3 groups. So maybe that's what he's saying over here. He's talking about only 3 groups.
If so, there will be many 30 Kamacha Rupa. This the sentence relates to all the Kamacha Rupa. Do you mean so?
Yes, Sayadaw, but only 3 groups.
So if you take that way, that meaning it is possible.
Yes, because when I read this Pali sentence, I don't see any reference to Patisandhi, like the Kamacha Rupa arising at the Patisandhi moment. It doesn't say that. It's just only saying Samate sa Kamacha Rupesu. That's all it's saying.
Yes, that's good. That's good view. You see, that's good idea. Because it is impossible, you know, for the person to die at the end of the 30 Kamacha Rupa that has arisen together with the Bodhisattva. It is impossible. According to your opinion, it is possible for the beings to die in mother womb. So that's good. That's good. That's good point. So we need to take that that meaning. If we take that meaning, we can agree with this. But if we take only the 30 Kamacha Rupa, the Kamacha Rupa that has arisen together with the Bodhisattva, this sentence, it is impossible not to be agreed. Because
yes,
here
and
we
I
have
remember.
Upapadika. Upapadika at the moment very steady. Simultaneously, the 70 Kamacha Rupa arise there. But these 30 Kamacha Rupa, maybe many 30, the process of 30 Kamacha Rupa will be there. But before the other Kamacha Rupa arises there. So we have the Kaya, Bhava, Vatu. But before this, before the other Kamacha Rupa arise, only these 30 Kamacha Rupa. Yes. Very good, very good, very good ideas, very good opinion.
Because in fact, I remember in one of the Dhamma talk by our late rector, Sayadaw G. Usilananda, that's how he mentioned. He said that even though in the it is said that 30 rupas or the three groups, we have to take that. What it means is that many of them, not just 30, but only three groups.
Yes, many process of 30s, is it?
Yes.
Yes, if we take many process of 30, that's okay. Samadesa Kamacha Rupe Su Ewa. So before Jaku Soda Gana, yes, Jaku Soda Gana, before those bases arises, we can see only 30 Kamacha Rupa. Yes. During before the other Kalapa arise, so one may die in mother womb. Yes, it is possible. That's very good. Thank you very much. Now we go Amaranama Boyo. So if there are no more Kamacha Rupa, so no one will die there. Kasma, let's see. Yeah, listen this. Kasma Yata Chana Watuna Bawati. Chana Watuna Bawati. So since the basis arise, Kamena Bodhi Yata. So the 6 basis appears due to the karma. As the 6 basis arise due to the karma. Yeah, A1. Likewise, the Dopadaka Kamenewa, the Dopadaka Kama. The karma that causes the 6 basis, the Dopadaka Kama, Dan Upadaka Kama, Dan that Kama, that the Dopadaka, the Dopadaka, Da Upadaka. So that which is produced, Kamena Kama. The karma that produce, the karma, now due to the karma that produce the 6 bases. The 6 bases are produced by the karma. That very karma here, that very karma, due to that very karma, Vibhaṅga-aṭṭhakathā ja, Tabawatukana, Tabatukana. The base of those bases or dependent on those bases, Vibhaṅga-aṭṭhakathā. Vibhaṅga is the other chetas, like Jakunyana, Suttantabhājanīyavaṇṇanā, the other cheta here. Vibhaṅga, etc. That means the cheta that depends on the basis, depend on the 6 bases, are also produced by karma. The 6 bases are produced by karma. Likewise, the cheta that depend on the basis also produced by the karma. Pavatiya Bhuitaban. So here, if the Kamacha Rupa are still remain or not destroyed or not see, the Vibhaṅga, the cheta also will be there. because all are produced by the karma. See, this is the why the beings Amranama here, Amranama Boyo. So if there are no Kamaja Rupa, there will be no the Chetas. The Kamaja Rupa are produced by the karma. The Cheta, those Cheta also produced by the karma, like a Bhavanga. So without Bhavanga, you know, the some of the Cheta cannot arise there. Manodwara Chetas. All Manodwara Chetas, you see, arise through the Bhavanga. So without Bhavanga, those Manodwara may not arise. So those Bhavanga also produced by the karma. So not only the matters are produced by the karma, but also the vibhagas are produced by the karma. If there is no matters, there will be no the Bhavanga Chetas. But if the kamaja process still remain, then those Bhavanga also will still remain. If so, the beings will not die. That is the meaning. Nahi tan karana ati jena tan kamajesu ekaja bhavateya ekaja na bhavateya. So we come to yena tan kamajesu. Here we had tan kamajesu. Tan kamajesu. These two words, no, tan ekamajesu. Must be one word there. Tan kamaja should be connected, you know. These two words should be connected. But in the Pali, it is not connected, you see, it is separated. Tan kamajesu. Tan kamajesu. Tan kamajesu amadi nama rupa, which is produced by the karma. Tan kamajesu here, the nama rupa, amadi nama rupa, here the kamajesu ama, auto nama rupa, which are produced by the karma. Ekaja bhavateya, ekaja na bhavateya. So to some, those happen. To some, those do not happen. Nahi tan karana ati. There is no such kind of reason. That means the nama rupas, which are produced by the karma, will be the same. They will not be different. They will not be different to different person. Now they will arise the same thing in all the person, in all the beings. So nahi tankaranati, there is no reason. To some they arise, to some they do not arise. Nahi tankaranati, there is no reason. That means all nama rupa, those are produced by the karma, will arise in all the beings. They do not arise to some, they arise to some. There is no such kind of reason. That's why. So where kamaja rupa cease, kamaja rupa cease, there will be no more nama. That's why that person will die. If kamaja rupa stay continues or stay produced, then the nama also will be produced. So the person will not be dying. Tasama ayu usma viññāna dina. Ayu usma viññāna. That is the sign for the beast to say to be alive. The ayu usma viññāna. Ayu usma viññāna. Ayu life. Usma kamajati jo, we say. So if the person, the body become cold, you see, when someone die, the body, the body become, you see, for the legs, for the hand, you see, become cold, then your body will be cold. So ayusma viññāna, these three, Jivuta Sankharana, Anunatta. So how to translate? Ayu Usma Sankhara. Ayu Usma Viññāna. Ayu Usma Viññāna. So Ayu Usma Viññāna. Ayu Usma Viññāna. Three things. Jivuta Sankharana. The life is the life. How to say here? Jivuta is Sankhara. Jivuta Sankhara. These two. What is Jivuta? What is Sankhara? Jivuta Usma Viññāna, made someone to be alive. So Jivuta here. Usma Sankhara. Jivuta is the life which is formed by the Ayu Usma. By the Usma Viññāna. Here, Jivuta here, the life. This life is formed by Usma Viññāna. So without Usma Viññāna, there is no life. That is Jivuta. This Sankhara. Sankhara, the referred to Usma Viññāna. The Usma Viññāna also formed by the life. Life is formed by Usma Viññāna. Usma Viññāna also are formed by the life. Jivuta Sankharana. Anunada, not sufficient. Anunada.
So Sayadaw. In this case, Jivuta and Sankhara is what kind of samasa?
Jivuta Sankhara, we have to go to the Anutika. Anutika, we have Anutika. Anutika explains Jivuta Sankhara here. But here, it is the application, we do not have Anutika. The Anutika here, Jivuta Sankhara. Jivuta Jata Sankharo Jadi Jivuta Sankharo. So Jivuta Jata Sankharo Jadi Jivuta Sankharo. So what kind of samasa is that?
Is it Kama Darya?
Yes, Jivuta is Sankharas are the same here. That refers to the life. Jivuta is Sankhara the same, referring to the life. Are you here? Jivuta Jata Sankharo Jadi Jivuta Sankharo. Are you? That is the realities. The reality of Jivuta Sankhara is are you, the life. The Jivutina Sankriyati di Jivuta Sankhara. Jivutina Sankriyati Jivuta Sankhara. Jivuta Sankhara here has two meanings. No? The first meaning, Jivuta is Sankhara. These two are the same. Refer to the life, Jivuta Sankhara. So the second meaning, Jivutina Sankriyati di Jivuta Sankhara. So they are the reality is here Usma Deo, Usma Viññāna. That is Usma Viññāna. Jivutina Sankhariyanti di Jivuta Sankharo Kama Sandana. This is Kama Sandana. The referred to Usma Viññāna, which is formed by Jivuta. The first meaning Jivuta Sankhara referred to the life. The second one, Jivuta Sankhara referred to Usma Viññāna. The first one Kama Dharaya, the second one Kama Sadhana. Do you have the Pali?
Yes, Sayadaw.
Oh, Okay, so here.
So that is here, according to this definition, this Jivita Sankhara is refers to the Ayu, right? It refers to the life.
That's the first definition according to Kamadaya Samasa.
Yeah.
The second definition refers to Usmaya Viññāṇa.
Yeah.
Those Usmaya Viññāṇa, Jivitana Sankariyadi to be formed by Jivita. What are they? They are Usmaya Viññāṇa. So Jivitana Sankariyadi Jivita Sankhara. So the second meaning. So two definitions here. Jivita Sankhara, the first Jivita Sankhara referred to Ayu. The first Jivita Sankhara. The second Jivita Sankhara referred to Usma and the Viññāṇa. So this is, we say, we may ekasesa Jivita Sankharoja, Jivita Sankharaja, Jivita Sankhara. See? Jivita Sankharoja, singular number, because that is referred to the Ayu. The Jivita Sankharaja referred to Usma e Viññāṇa, plural number. Jivita Sankharoja, Jivita Sankharaja, Jivita Sankhara. Eka Sesa. We say we have had to make Eka Sesa. So Jivita Sankhara has two meanings. That is according to the Anutika. Anutika explains Jivita Sankhara there. So you can refer to the Anutika. Anunata, not enough. Anunata, not how to translate? Not reduce. Not sufficient. Not sufficient.
So Sayadaw. Regarding the Arunata, because they say the dictionary gives two kinds of meaning. What the first is not lacking. Oh, that means complete.
Yes.
Complete. The complete. Sorry, it's complete.
Yes. Not complete. Not lacking. Yes, not lacking actually. So Ayu Usma Viññāṇas are not lacking. That's correct. Dasama Ayu Usma Viññāṇa Dina Jivita Sankharana Anunata. If you know Jivita Sankhara is not lacking, the beings may not die, or the being will be alive, because Usma Ayu Usma Viññāṇa, what are called Jivita Sankhara, what so-called Jivita Sankhara, the Ayu Usma Viññāṇa, what so-called Jivita Sankhara, stay there, so the beings may not die. That is the meaning. But Jivita is Sankhara. We could say Jivita Sankhara, we had two meanings. Jivita Sankhara. One, Jivita Sankhara referred to the life. The life. If we are alive, we are not dying. We are not dead, you know. If we are alive, we are not dead. Jivita. Jivita Sankhara, if we take Ayu Usma, if there are Ayu Usma, there will be life. If there is no Ayu Usma, Usma e Viññāṇa. If there are Usma e Viññāṇa, Usma e Viññāṇa is life, you see, they are depending on each other. Usma e Viññāṇa forms the light forms Usma e Viññāṇa. If there is a life, there will be Usma e Viññāṇa. If there is Usma Viññāṇa, there will be a life. So life and Usma Viññāṇa depend on each other.
So Sayadaw. Go ahead.
Here, the Usma, why the Usma is so important?
Usma referred to Kamajati jaw. So if there is no Usma, there is no Viññāṇa.
So that means all beings, not only human beings, that all beings
Yes.
they have the usama.
Yes, yes. Not including Arupa Brahma. Not including Asanya Satta.
Okay, thank you, sir.
So to say a being is to be alive, there must be these three things. Ayu Usma Viññāṇa, we say. Anyone. If there is, we sometimes you see, there is no Ayu, there is no Viññāṇa. Ayu, Usma, Viññāṇa, these three, are there together. If there is no Ayu, there is no Usma, Viññāṇa. If there is no Usma, there is no Viññāṇa. If there is no Viññāṇa, there is no Usma. So Usma, Kamachati Jo, that is the temperature in the body. Temperature in the body. So if we do not, sometimes, many unconscious people, but their body stay warm, not cold. Not because tough, not because tough. Stay soft. Is the body, you see, it feels very soft. But they still have a life. They still have Usma. They still have Viññāṇa. But they do not have Asasa Pasasa. Even though there is no Asasa Pasasa is not alive, Usma e Viññāṇa is important. If there is Usma e Viññāṇa, there is, even though there is no Asasa Pasasa, Abhi is still alive. That's why many unconscious people, but they have life there, but they do not breathe. There is no breathe. Even they do not breathe, like they are still alive. So breathe is not important here. Asasa Pasasa is not important, as you may have learned before. So there are many Asasa Pasasa, the extends many people. So like Asanya Satta beings, they are alive. Arupa beings, they are alive. In Nirodha Samapatti, during Nirodha Samapatti, the being is still alive, but there is no Asasa Pasasa. If you are unconscious sometime, there is no Asasa Pasasa. So if you forget something, you see sometime, they don't have breathe for many minutes. Even you see in our. So if you press the chest, so that person come back to be alive. Asasa Pasasa is not important to say a being is alive. So Usma e Viññāṇa is important. That's why if someone are conscious, you can try, to be alive. You can press the chest, or you can shake their body. They can be alive again because they are stay Usma e Viññāṇa in their body. So Usma e Viññāṇa, Usma Kamachati Jo. So why important? Because without Kamacha Rupa, there will be no life, no one is alive. Kamacha Rupa is always there. During Nirodha Samapatti, even though there is no Chetija Rupa, there is still Kamacha Rupa. You remember? Kamacha Rupa is there. Kamacha Rupa arises all the time to that person who is entering Nirodha Samapatti, join Nirodha Samapatti. So the Asasa Pasasa is not important to say a being is alive. Only Usma e Viññāṇa is important. If there is Usma e Viññāṇa, you are alive. If you are alive, there are Usma e Viññāṇa. So, vice versa. Any question?
So, Sayadaw. Yes, so what is Ayu, Sayadaw?
Ayu Kamachati
is
Jo. Ayu, yes, Juda.
Jivitendriya. Okay.
We can say Jivitendriya. You see, without Jivitendriya, we cannot say a bee is alive. So both Rupa Jivutiriya, Nama Jivutiriya. There must be these two Jivutiriya. But Jivutiriya is not obvious like Usma. Usma Kamacha Rupa, because this Kamacha Rupa is the most obvious. If your body is still warm, you can still have opportunity to be alive. No, that's why they had to press the chest. They had to do many things for the person who is unconscious. Yes, who is unconscious, who forgets. Now we go to the next, the Aṭṭhakathā. Ittapana, we say, yeah, we cut to this paragraph. Ittapana yadida saddaras masa Vibhaṅga cetasa upadakhaneyewa nirojididi adina neyena. So formally, we have learned saddaras Vibhaṅga cetasa upadakhaneyewa nirojididi. The Tadi Kamacha Rupa that has arisen together with the Bodhisattva ceases at the arising moment of the Satya Vibhaṅga Cetas. This is one statement. Remember this one statement. So it here referred to Nano Para Eka Nirodha, Eko Para Nana Nirodha. Nanopada Eka Nirodha, Ekopada Nana Nirodha. So relation to Ekopada Nana Nirodha, Nanopada Eka Nirodha. Here it is said, Sattaras Masa Vibhaṅga Cetasa Upadakhaneyewa Nirojadi. Yeah, paragraph number 118. But what is said above, because of being headed down, is the commentary. So the above said, you see, coming from commentary. So the commentary said, the materiality which is arisen at the moment of arising of one consciousness ceases at the moment of arising of another consciousness. No? What? Oh, yes. According to the method beginning, yeah. So the method beginning, so this one, the method beginning here, ceases precisely at the moment of arising of the subtle life continuum consciousness. Saddaras masa Vibhaṅga cetasa upadakhaneyewa nirojati. Ceases precisely, yeah, the quotation. Ceases precisely at the moment arising of the subtle life continuum consciousness. So this one. So the other one, Ekasa cetasa upadakkhane upana rupa anyasa upadakkhane nirojati. He translates the second quotation first. This is the second quotation. You know, the materiality which has arisen at the moment arising of one consciousness ceases at the moment of arising of another consciousness. So this is one quotation. Then the second quotation is ceases precisely at the moment of arising of the spirit like continuous consciousness. These two headed down from the Aṭṭhakathā. Adina Niyena, according to the method beginning. So according to the method beginning, Ekasa Cetasa. So he translates because Adina Niyena Ekasa Cetasa. So the not Sataramasa Bhagajidasa Upadikaniva Nirojadi Adina Niyana. He doesn't take that one, he take you see Ekasa Chedasa first. So he translate this quotation first. Ataktaya Agnada Wotan. These two statements are said because they are headed down from Atakta. Tan. So tan. Imaya Paliya Nirojati. Now that against this Pali. Yeah, that is various with the following Pali. The following Pali, what is the following Pali here? Yasa Kaya Sankhara Nirojidi Dasa Cheta Sankhara Nirojidi Amada E Niroda Wara or Sankhara Yamaka Niroda Wara Bawati Wara Niroda Wara Yasa Kaya Sankhara Nirojidi Dasa Cheta Sankhara Nirojidi Amada. So we have that Pali. So the meaning of that Pali here is a one whose bodily formation ceases, does his matter formation cease? That is affirmed. Yes, a one whose bodily formation ceases, his matter formation also ceases. That is the Pali. So let's check this Pali. The Pali, the Atakta, whether they are, you see, they are relevant. So what is Kaya Sankhara? What is Jada Sankhara? Let's see. Asasa pasasa Kaya Sankhara, Piṭaka Vicharo, Uji Sankharo. You have learned before. A Sankhara Yamaka. Asasa pasaso Kaya Sankharo, Piṭaka Vichara, Uji Sankharo. So the Sanyaja Vedanaja Jada Sankharo. Awasisa what? Awasisa Utakanja Vicharaja. Sabyuda Dhamma Jita Sankharo. Jita Sankhara, you know, Sanya, Vedana, and the except Utaka Vichara, all the other Sabyuda Dhamma Jita Sankhara. So Asasa Pasasa Kaya Sankharo. Asasa Pasasa is Kaya Sankhara. Utaka Vichara Vaji Sankharo. Vaji Sankhara refers to Utaka Vichara. But Jita Sankhara referred to the Nama except Utaka Vichara. That is Jeta Sankhara. So here, Jeta Sankhara referred to Nama except Vichara. Remember that. Now, Kaya Sankhara referred to Asasa Pasasa. That is sound. That is sound. Asasa Pasasa. Asasa Pasasa, yes, sound. Wind, not sound wave, sorry. Asasa Pasasa, that is wind. Vaji Sankhara referred to Utaka Vichara. Mano Sankhara, Jeta Sankhara referred to all the other Nama. So Kaya Sankhara is Jeta Sankhara here. Which one see first? Let's see. So this, the Atakta, the statement of Atakta is against with this Pali. Imina Paliya Virojati against with this Pali. Kata how it against with this Pali. Kaya Sankhara hi Jeta Samutthano Asasa Pasaso. Kaya Sankhara referred to Asasa Pasasa. Breathe in and breathe out. Asasa Pasasa. That is produced by the Jeta, Jeta Samutthano. That is originated from the Jetas. The Jeta Samutthana Rupaja Jetasa Upadekane Upajidwa. The matter which originated from the Jeta, Jetasa Upadekane Upajidwa, arise at the arising moment of the Jeta. Yawa Anyani Solasa Jetani no Upajadi until the 60 the cessation of the 60 Jeta. 60 Jetas. they stay exist. Tawa Tediti, Tesa Sona Sana Saba Pachimena Sade Nirojadi, there Asasapa Sasa, or the Chetas Mutana Rupa, was seen together with the Saptiya Chetas. Arising at the arising moment of the first Jada, ceasing at the dissolution moment of the Saptiya Chetas. So according to this, the lifespan of the Rupa here, the lifespan of the Rupa is Sapti moment. Sapti moment. So arising at the arising moment of the first Jada, it ceases at the dissolution moment of the Saptiya Chetas simultaneously. That's why the lifespan of the Jeta Rupa here, 70. Okay, let's go on.
Sayadaw, where is the word 17, Sayadaw?
So here we, because of Sattarasmena Satte Nirojadi. Sattarasma Cheta Nirojadi.
Oh,
You see,
next sentence. Okay,
cease it together with Sattarasma Cheta.
Iti ye na cheta sade. Okay, I see. Okay, sorry. Yeah, yes.
So you can refer to the translation also. But this Pali is easy, that's why I don't go to translation. So iti here na kasachi cheta sa upadeknewa titiknewa nirojadi. No cheta cease at the moment of Adekana, uba at the moment of Titikana. Na kasachi chetasa upadekanewa titikanewa nirojadi. So this word you see well, it does not see at the moment of arising or at the moment of present or any consciousness. It does not here. Well, it does not. Kasi chetasa. Yena Jedena Sade Upajadi, the Dopataya Sataras Mina Sade Nirojadi, Nakasaji, Jedasa Upadekane. So the matter here, it does not, it referring to the matter, Jedija Rupa. Jedija Rupa does not see at the moment of Upada, at the moment of Titi. It sees it only at the moment of the dissolution of the Jedas. So Jedija Rupa. Because they arise at the arising moment of the Jeta. So they must see at the dissolution moment of the Jetas. That is the nature of Jeta Rupa. Nabi Titikanewa, Pakakanewa, Upajadi. So Jeta Rupa are not produced at the moment of present, at the moment of dissolution. They are produced only at the arising moment of each Jetas. They are not produced at the moment of, at the present moment of the Jetas, at the dissolution moment of the Jetas. They are produced only at the arising moment of the Jetas. That's why they also do not see at the present moment of the Jetas, at the dissolution moment of the Jetas. Arise at the arising moment, sees it at the dissolution moment. They do not arise at present dissolution moment. So this is clear. They do not arise. They also they do not also see at the present entity, arising moment or present moment. They do not see. They also do not arise at the present dissolution moment. Isa Jeta Samutana Rupasa Dhammata. This is the nature of Jeta Samutana. It is because of the root that is the nature of mind originated materiality. So my original material, that is stated as affirmed, owing to 8 seasons in one moment together with the matter formation. So here, according to this Pali, the matter must arise. Here he especially referred to the Chetija Rupa, Asasa Pasasa, because Kaya Sanyasa, Kaya Sankaro, Niro Jadita, Sajita Sankaro, Niro Jaditi Amada. He refers to this and he called this sentence. Kaya Sankara, Ejita Sankara, Kaya Sankara here referred to Jeta Smotana Rupa, Jetija Rupa. That's why, according to this Pali, all Jetija Rupa must arise at the arising moment of the Jetas. They must see at the solution moment of the Jeta. They do not arise at the present in the solution moment of the Jeta. They do not also see at the rising and present moment of the Jetas. They arise only at the arising moment of the Jeta, and they see only at the dissolution moment of the Jetas. This is the nature of, this is the law for the my original Jetas. This is the law, or that is also the nature of Jetas Motana Rupa. So, Sadarasma Sa Vibhaṅga Cetasa Upadekhaneva Nirojati, that Pali, the Ekasa Cetasa Upadekhane Upana Rupa, Anyasa Upadekhane Nirojati. This is, not the, this is according to the Asian commentary, the idea of the Asian commentator. This idea is against the Pali. Against the parties.
Well,
so we have,
but I mean, someone may argue that, we're talking about two different kinds of rupas, Chittaja Rupa and Kammaja Rupa. Right? So I don't know, because we haven't learned the Rupa section in the Dhammasangani yet, so we don't know. Maybe I don't know. But is it possible that the lifespan of the Kammaja Rupa is different from the lifespan of the Chittaja Rupa?
No, must be the same. All the Rupas must have the same lifespan.
But I mean, right? Because no, I mean, it just, so based on this, right? So the Venerable Buktakosa, he quoted from the Yamaka, and that Yamaka only mentioned the Chittaja Rupa. And then these are the statements from the ancient commentators. They only mention the Kammaja Rupa.
Kammaja Rupa, yes.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. So some people, they may say that these two different rupas, two different kinds of rupas.
No, actually, even though the Pali doesn't say, doesn't prove anything about Kammaja Rupa. All the Rupa, the lifespan, all the Rupa must be the same. But see this, or referring to this Pali, Yasa Kaya Sankhara Nirojiti Dasa Jeta Sankhara Nirojiti Amada. So it is understood the lifespan of the Rupa, not only Jetija Rupa, all the Rupa must be the same. All the Rupa are because only Jetija Rupa, you see, connected with the Jeta, related to the Jeta, not Kammaja Rupa. Kammaja Rupa is not related to the Jeta. Uduja Rupa is not related to the Jeta. Aharaja Rupa also not related to the Jetas. So only one kind of Jeta, Jetija Rupa related to the Jeta. That's why the Pali here mentioned only the Jetija Rupa. Even though it is understood, the lifespan of the Rupa must be the same.
Yeah, I mean.
So
I mean, because that's made the statement saying that the lifetime of all rupa have to be the same, and then somebody may say that where did we get that information?
So we had to prove, we had to refer to this Pali.
No, because as I said, in this Pali, it's only mentioned the Jignaja Rupa.
Yes. And then we will see more. The Mulatika will explain more about this. You know, we have one more page over 1 pages, and the Mulatika also explain about this thing. Cheda Yamaka also, but the last part of the Rupa, only this one, you know. They prove with this Pali only, not other Pali. Mulatika also the prove only this one, not other one.
Also, so you know, so for example, if that's the case, then let's say if the lifespan of all the Rupa is 17 mind moments, right? Then how
Yes.
are we going to explain these terminologies like Ekupada, Nana Niroda, and Nanupada, Eka Niroda, and so on? So how are we going to explain these things? So, you know.
That's why in the beginning we have in the beginning the Mulatika already said, you know, the Ekopada Nananirodoti Eta Doyamapi Sahagedwa Ruparupana Ekopada Nananirodoti Eko Data Bagaro Dodi Data Po Ewan Ito Parisupi. He has said that already. So this is no, but for the Nyata Prinyana to be comprehended by Nyata Prinyana only. There is no Ekopada Nananiroda, Nanobara Ekaniroda, the Nanobara Nananiroda. There is no, only Ekobara Ekaniroda. The other are no, those other just for meditation only, just for comprehending all the Nama Rupa only.
Yes, but then we have to explain what it means when we understand these in terms of the Anyata Prinya. So what are we going to see the Nama and Rupa in terms of these categories when we see them with the Nyata Prinya? So this is how the commentator explained. This is how we should see them.
So Nyata Prinya, as I explained to you before, so to comprehend the nature of Nama Rupa only, not to analyze the lifespan of Nama Rupa. You see, to comprehend their function, their characteristics, their proximate cause, they are the common characteristics, special characteristics, etc. The Ajada, Veda, Rupa, Nama. This is to comprehend to the Nyata Prinya only, you see, not really exist. We cannot really say Ekopada Nananiroda, Nanobara Ekaniroda, we cannot really say. But there are Ekopada Ekaniroda. We do have the Ekobara Ekaniroda. Rase together, Suse together. Nama a Nama. Rase Nama, you see all the Nama arise together, see together. All the Rupa also arise together, see together. In a Kalapa. For example, Kaya Daska Kalapa. So 8 Kaya see, all the other 9 matter also see together. So only Nama see together, Rupa see together. Nama and Rupa does not see together. So it is also impossible to arise together and to see together between Nama and Rupa.
So you know, we should be able to find these terms in the what is that? Patisambhidamagga, right, Sayadaw? This term should be mentioned in the Patisambhidamagga, right? And I don't know if
mention should be mentioned what? About what?
these terms like the ekupada nirodha and so on, these 4 types should be mentioned in the Patisambhidamagga, right?
I don't know. Abhidhamma actually is founded by Venerable Sariputta.
Yes. I'm just wondering if we can look at the commentary of the Patisambhidamagga to see how these terms explained in there.
I don't know whether there is.
I see.
I don't know whether the Piṭaka mentioned these terms. I don't know. So this is the Pali, according to Pali, according to Aṭṭhakathā. Aṭṭhakathā does not, it's not relevant with the Pali. It's against the Pali. So Aṭṭhakathā is the Pali. Which one you prefer, you just take. But all the other refer to the Pali. That's why they do not take the idea of the Aṭṭhakathā. They take only the idea of the Pali. According to the Pali, the lifespan of the rupa must be 70 thought moment. So not only 60 plus 1, not only 70 plus 1. So sometimes, according to Aṭṭhakathā, 70 plus 1, 60 plus 1. So we have seen already 60 plus 1, 70 plus 1. But it's not like that. In the Pali, according to the Pali, must arise together and cease together. So arising moment, the matter that arises at the arising moment of the Jeta must see at the dissolution moment of another Jeta. So that is the nature of the Nama Rupa, we could say. But here, the quotation, the reference refers only to the Jetija Rupa, not the other Rupa. But by seeing this, it is understood. All the other Rupa also must have the same lifespan. Must have the same lifespan. So we will conclude tomorrow the idea, the opinion of the Pali or the lifespan of the Rupa according to the Pali. We will continue tomorrow. Today, time is up for today, and then we need to stop here. So let's stop our class by saying Buddha Sasana Jira Tetu. Buddha Sasana Jira Tetu. Buddha Sasana Jira Tetu. Buddha Sasana Jira Tetu. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much, Sayadaw. See you tomorrow, Sayadaw.
See you tomorrow. So maybe this two weeks or 3 weeks, we will continue. Maybe I have to go back to my home also later. Maybe 1 week, something like that.
Yes, Sayadaw.